Welcome to the Ultimate Icarus Mining Guide. Whether you're just starting out or already deep into the game, this video will help you master mining in Icarus. From finding caves and choosing the best pickaxe, to unlocking powerful talents and tools, I'll show you how to get the most resources with the least effort. We'll go over drills, workshop gear, best ways to respawn ores, and some tips to speed things up so you can focus more on building and crafting instead of grinding for materials. Let's get started. In Icarus, mining is super important. You need ores and rocks to build your base, upgrade your gear, and make better weapons. The tool you use the most for this is the pickaxe. Right after you land on the planet, your first goal should be to craft a pickaxe. You can pick up small rocks off the ground at first, but once you craft a pickaxe, you can mine stone nodes, which give you way more stone, much faster. There are 13 different resources you can mine with a pickaxe in Icarus. Stone, oxide, sulfur, silica, salt, iron, copper, gold, coal, aluminum, platinum, titanium, and exotics. Each ore has a tier, tier 1 or tier 2. You can tell the tier by hovering over the node while holding a pickaxe. A chevron icon will appear. 1 chevron means tier 1, 2 chevrons means tier 2. You'll need better pickaxes to mine better ores. Here's a simple breakdown. Tier 1 pickaxes can mine tier 1 ores like stone, iron, copper. Tier 2 pickaxes can mine Tier 2 ores like aluminum, platinum, titanium. Once you make a steel pickaxe, you'll be able to start mining higher tier ores, which lets you build even better tools like platinum or titanium pickaxes that mine faster and give more resources. If you have the New Frontiers DLC, you can use special pickaxes. Obsidian pickaxe smelts ores as you mine them. Cold steel pickaxe gives frozen ores that turn into random ores when heated. Miasmic Pickaxe can give 3 times the ore, but you need to clean the noxious ores in a special machine. These tools are great for advanced players and save time by giving you bonus materials. On the Prometheus map, you'll find new ores, clay, obsidian, and scoria. You can't mine these with a pickaxe. You need a sledgehammer. Start with the iron sledgehammer, then move up to obsidian, cold steel, or miasmic versions for better results. If you've purchased the Great Hunts DLC and defeated the Quarret boss, you'll gain access to the mining armature, a powerful one-handed gauntlet designed for punching and mining rocks quickly without needing a traditional pickaxe. Finding caves in Icarus is actually pretty easy once you know what to look for. There are 3 types of caves in the game: open caves, closed caves, and underwater caves. The most common way to find a cave is to walk along the edges of mountains or cliffs. Open caves are easy to spot since the entrance is fully visible. Closed caves, on the other hand, look like real cave entrances but are sealed by a rock wall or ice, depending on the biome. To check if a closed spot is a real cave entrance, equip your pickaxe and move toward it. If a small chevron icon appears near your crosshair, it means this is a mineable entrance. You can start mining the stone or ice in the Arctic biome to break into the cave and access the resources inside. Underwater caves are trickier to find. You have to swim around and explore to discover them naturally. However, if you've reached Tier 3, you can unlock a cave scanner tool. When you hold the cave scanner in your hand, it will start beeping if there's a cave nearby. The closer you get to the cave, the faster the beeping becomes. If you don't want to search manually or don't have the cave scanner yet, you can use IcarusIntel.com, a helpful website that shows the locations of all caves on the map. In Icarus, when you mine resources like ores and minerals with your pickaxe, they do not come back on their own. Once you collect everything around your base, those materials are gone unless you travel farther to find new caves. But once you reach Tier 4, there's a special device that lets you respawn ores and minerals. It's called the Prototype Thumper. The Prototype Thumper requires 1,500 power to activate. When placed near multiple caves, it will respawn all the ore and mineral nodes within a large area around it. This includes nodes like iron, copper, gold, and titanium, but it does not bring back stone nodes. After you use the Thumper, you can return to those caves and mine them again. You can repeat this cycle as many times as you want. Mine, thump, and mine again. However, there's a risk. The more ore that gets respawned, the more danger you'll face during the Thumper's operation. At low risk, you'll be attacked by small cave worms. At medium risk, stronger teenage cave worms will appear. At high risk, the land shark will spawn, a giant, dangerous cave worm with high health and powerful attacks. The Thumper takes some time to complete its cycle, and during that time, you'll need to defend it against waves of enemies. But once it finishes, all the ores and minerals in its radius will reappear. Stone nodes, on the other hand, work differently. They don't require a Thumper to respawn. Instead, go into your gameplay settings and turn on the option called Respawn Large Stone Nodes. The next time you load into your world, all stone nodes, even the ones you partially mined, will be fully respawned. In the next chapter, we'll go over how to passively mine ores using drills. Mining drills in Icarus allow you to passively collect resources over time. You place them on deep ore veins, also known as DOVs. Once set up, the drill will slowly mine resources while you go off and do other things. Later, you can come back and collect the materials it has gathered. There are 2 types of mining drills in the game: biofuel deep mining drill Tier 3, electric deep mining drill Tier 4. The difference between them comes down to fuel type, mining speed, and storage size. The biofuel drill runs on biofuel and has 5 inventory slots, while the electric drill runs on electricity and has 20 inventory slots. That's 4 times more capacity. The electric drill is much faster and more efficient, but also more expensive to craft, and requires a power setup. Each biofuel can power the biofuel drill for 2 hours and 5 minutes, after which you'll need to refill it. For the electric drill, you need 2,000 power, which can be provided by 2 wind turbines. Each turbine generates 1,750 power, giving you a total of 3,500 power. More than enough. Wind turbines are fairly cheap to craft, but they take damage during storms, so always repair them when collecting resources to make sure everything keeps working. To find deep ore veins, you'll need a special tool. There are 2 types of scanners you can use. Deep Mining Ore Scanner, Tier 4 crafted planet-side. This scanner only detects the nearest deep ore vein and cannot choose which type of resource to find. Advanced Deep Mining Ore Scanner, purchased from the Orbital Workshop. This upgraded scanner lets you choose the specific resource you're looking for. For example, if you want to passively collect silica to make concrete or glass, you can scan specifically for silica DOVs. Once you've found the deep ore vein you're looking for, just place your drill on it, power it, and let it mine passively while you focus on other tasks. It's a great way to stay stocked on resources over time. When it comes to boosting your mining abilities in Icarus, the workshop gear can make a big difference. There are several useful items you can buy using Ren or exotic currency from the Orbital Workshop. Let's break down the best mining gear options: armor sets, backpacks, modules, pickaxes, and deployables. First, let's look at armor. The CX400 armor set is made specifically for gathering. When you wear the full set, it gives you a 1% chance to instantly break mineral or ore nodes, and also to instantly chop down trees. On top of that, it increases your resource yield by 25%, meaning you get 25% more ores or wood when gathering. This set is perfect for fast progression, especially in new open-world saves where gathering materials quickly is important. Next, we have backpacks, and there are 2 main ones to know about. The Gatherer's Backpack gives you 6 extra inventory slots and reduces the weight of ores and wood by 45%, making it easier to carry heavy materials. The second option is the Ion Backpack, which also gives 6 inventory slots, but adds a lot more perks. It reduces item wear by 10%, increases mining yield by 30% for gold, copper, and platinum, and even has a 15% chance to cause electroshock when you attack something. It's a great all-around backpack for mining-focused players. Now let's talk about modules. Modules are small devices you slot into your envirosuit. The Miner's module gives you 15% health regeneration inside caves, a 50% chance to resist cave sickness, and 15% bonus damage against cave worms, making it great for anyone who mines deep underground. The Patcher 2 module is simple but helpful, giving you 6 extra inventory slots, while the Add Lift module boosts your carry weight by 15%, helping you haul more resources at once. When it comes to pickaxes, there are 11 options in the workshop, but we'll focus on 4 of the best. The Icarus Nive's Pickaxe has a plus 60 mining radius, plus 148% mining yield, and cuts over-encumbrance penalties in half, making it great for efficient mining. The Icarus Night Pickaxe has a plus 70 mining radius and plus 133% yield, but converts half of the normal ore into noxious crust. When refined, this noxious crust provides significantly more ore, making the Night Pickaxe one of the highest-yielding tools in the game. It also has a 15% chance to inflict miasma on hit. The Icarus Viridian Pickaxe also has a plus 70 radius and plus 133% yield, but focuses on frozen ore, giving 20% more frozen ore per mined resource and a 15% freeze chance on hit. Lastly, the Icarus Claret Pickaxe is similar in stats, but has a 30% chance to smelt ores when mining, and can also burn enemies with a 15% fire chance. These pickaxes give unique bonuses depending on your playstyle and resource focus. Finally, the MXC Furnace is a handy Tier 1 deployable from the workshop. While it only smelts basic ores, it's 25% more fuel efficient, helping you save on coal or wood when smelting early game materials. If you're serious about mining in Icarus, combining these armor sets, tools, and modules will give you a huge advantage. In Icarus, talents allow you to customize your character based on the role you want to play. There are many types of builds. Some players create Spartan-style warriors who throw javelins. Others go full lumberjack with axes and shields, and some even build stealth characters that become nearly invisible to creatures. But for this guide, we'll focus on the best talents for a miner build, a character who specializes in collecting ores, stones, and other resources more efficiently. For general talents, there are several key picks. Dense Packing 1 and 2 increase your carry weight by 20% each, giving you a total of 40% more weight capacity. Iron Miner increases your yield when mining iron by 20%, which is helpful when gathering one of the most used resources in the game. Unburdened reduces the carry weight of all ores by 25%, allowing you to bring more back without getting over-encumbered. The Lucky Strike talent gives you a 1% chance to instantly break an ore or mineral deposit. This might seem small, but over time it adds up. Pack Lightly gives an additional 10% weight capacity, while Speedy Mining increases your pickaxe attack speed by 20%, so you can mine much faster. Lastly, Big Pick increases your mining radius by 20%, which means you hit more parts of a node with each swing. For solo players, there are a few unique talents worth getting. Miner Rewards gives you 10% more yield from all mining, which is great when playing alone. Pack Horse increases your weight capacity by 25%, and Mobile Stockpile reduces the weight of wood, stone, and ores by 20%, making solo gathering and transporting much easier. These talents combined will boost your efficiency, speed up your mining process, and help you carry more back to base with less hassle. Now that we've covered all the main mechanics of mining in Icarus, it's time to go over some helpful tips and tricks that can really speed up your progress. Whether you're just starting out or deep into the end game, these strategies will help you get more resources, avoid lag, and mine smarter. Let's go over some of the best mining tips, from early game basics to late game efficiency. 1. Fully mine every node to reduce lag. Icarus uses voxel-based mining, meaning every hit on an ore or mineral node is recorded in your save file. If you leave behind small unmined pieces, your game will eventually start to lag as more of these fragments pile up. The best way to avoid this is to always mine a node completely until you hear a crunch sound. That sound means the node is fully depleted and won't leave extra data behind. 2. Use caves to kill bears or polar bears. If you're having trouble fighting bears or polar bears, lure them to a closed cave entrance. Mine just enough of the cave open so you can fit inside, but the bear stays stuck outside. Then use a spear to safely take them down. 3. Use stone piles to reach ceiling nodes. In biomes with no wood or fiber, like the Arctic or volcanic areas, use stone piles to reach high ore nodes. Craft a few stone piles and stack them like stairs. It's a great workaround when you can't build ladders or ramps. 4. Grow kiwi early game to resist cave sickness. Bring down a packet of kiwi seeds early in your playthrough. Kiwis can be crafted into foods like dried kiwi fruit chips that provide resistance to cave sickness. Super helpful when spending a lot of time in caves. 5. Use dried stringy meat for faster mining. Dried stringy meat gives you a melee attack speed buff, making your pickaxe swing faster. In mid-game, combine it with stringy jerky using a smoker to increase this buff even more. Faster swings equals faster mining. 6. Bring a mortar and pestle. When mining steel bloom. When you're ready to start crafting steel, take a mortar and pestle with you while mining. This lets you combine iron ore and coal directly in the cave. For example, 600 iron ore and 100 coal ore equals 100 steel bloom, which can later be smelted into steel ingots back at your base. 7. Craft multiple furnaces to speed up smelting. In early to mid-game, crafting multiple furnaces for different ores, one for iron, one for copper, etc., will greatly increase your smelting speed and inventory capacity. This simple tip will save a lot of time. 8. Get up to 9% chance to instantly mine nodes. To reach a 9% chance to instantly break ore and stone nodes, play on Olympus and equip CX-400 armor set, Lucky Strike Talent Mining Armature, 4 Quarite mining modules. This combo is especially useful for breaking stone quickly and efficiently. 9. Always use Miasmic or Night Pickaxe on exotics. Both the Miasmic and Icarus Night Pickaxe can triple your exotic ore yield. Although they reduce normal ore yield by 50%, that lost yield turns into noxious ore. When you clean these in an organic residue cleanser, you get 5 times the output. This works especially well on purple exotics in caves. 10. Use electric fireplace to heat frozen ores. When working with frozen ores, use the electric fireplace instead of a furnace. It has more inventory space and won't auto-smelt the ores once thawed. This is important when you need raw ores for recipes like composite paste. 11. Use electrical wires or pipes to mark paths and tunnels. Some cave tunnels are like a maze. Lay down electrical wires or water pipes along your path. Then, hold the wiring or plumbing tool in your hand to see the path highlighted. Yellow for wires, blue for pipes. It's an easy way to find your way back out. 12. Use electrical tool to find deep ore veins. When trying to find your mining drill locations, hold the electrical tool in your hand. It will highlight all connected wires in yellow, helping you trace your power lines back to your drills and deep ore veins. 13. Simple Lost Mission gives a free beacon. Simple Lost Mission gives you a free beacon. Use it to mark deep ore veins or other important locations so you can track them on your map. That wraps up our complete mining guide for Icarus. From finding your first cave to setting up late-game electric drills and maximizing your ore yields with the best gear and talents, now you have everything you need to become a master miner. If this guide helped you out, make sure to subscribe to Infinity Gaming on YouTube for more in-depth Icarus content, and follow me live on Twitch where we take on the harshest challenges together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there, prospectors.